fabulous, wonderful, exclusive today's special. Check it out. All right, well done, Selah. She was practicing that entrance. Nah, I love it. Okay, well, with close to 10,000 gone, we are looking at the BZees Canvas Bright Thong Sandal. It is so comfortable. Holy cow. $59.80. It is brand new. It is ultra lightweight. You have your dynamic stretch upper. You have the FreeFoam Comfort that gives you that low pressure insole. You get this stretch fabric that runs throughout the entire sandal, and you are getting it today with really great, what we call air step technology. So we're gonna be going over all of the different colors that we have available for you. And the sizes are 5, 5.5 to 10, 11, 12, medium width, wide width. You get that great, like 1.5 inch EVA wedge heel to it, but you're getting all the sparkle, the dazzle. So this is your updated rhinestone sandal. So whether you're wearing something very casual or something very dressy, it will work. $49.99, and today with free shipping and handling, $39.99. Oh my. Well, let me bring out my guests and we'll go through all the colors. Miss April Lefebvre, Miss America.
Oh, I brought something for you.
No.
I did.
Did you bring your crown? Oh my gosh, okay, no, we're not kidding when we say Miss America. I have been begging this beautiful creature to show this. Oh, I get to wear one?
You get to wear one during the show.
Wow.
Why not?
Wow.
Mrs. America. So every time she introduces, she goes, bring your crown, bring your sash.
Yes.
My crowns are broken because I worked it so much. I did, but here.
Do you know, my mom, many, many, many years ago, was the runner-up for Mrs. Rhode Island.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal, but you, I love this, Miss America, Miss World. I'm so honored.
Oh,
and I'm clearly dressed in the color palette to work with it.
I know, and I think this is like one of my last TSs at this location.
Don't make me cry.
I know, so I'm like, I gotta close it out gracefully.
We have waterfalls happening all the time here. Wow, okay guys, we're so glad you're with us.
Spice
so
it
let's
up.
go, exactly, so fun. We're gonna go over all the different color choices that we had, and then Pat will obviously let me know which ones happen to be the more limited of the colors. So this is the pink, and when you come in close, look at that, you can see, and it's also, they're sort of like, I call them like the couture stones that they do on like couture gowns, those little baby teeny tiny stones, right?
Yeah.
And
it's actually like, if you know gowns and beading, it's called liquid beading.
Liquid beading, I didn't even know that. And there is your gusset. Okay, and that's on both sides. By the way, most limited is only 1,000 left there. So the next one that we have for everyone is the taupe.
Yes.
Beautiful, look at that in the taupe. I love that. That's your neutral. That's gonna work with absolutely anything
You said
you're
this
wearing.
one's the most limited?
No, the pink is actually the most limited.
I'm glad they're loving
the
pink. It's so pretty.
And then here we have it for you. That's the one I'm wearing in this beautiful navy blue. Look, we are the denim girls. We love our denim. How fabulous in your denim.
Yes.
And then, what a perfect white sandal.
I know, it's not too bright. It's really the happy medium. But we're gonna go through all these great details why you're gonna love a new thong sandal.
And you can see the antimicrobial function at work there. And there's only 1,500 left in the white, and then the black.
The black, all right, I would say, we were talking throughout all the shows, the price is tremendous. So definitely grab two, and I would say get the black because it's the on tonal outsole, all the fabric, footbed, everything's black, and you can really see the beautiful glimmer of all the great rhinestones. And this is 3 rows of it. And I was showing earlier, Rebecca Vargas had on a maxi dress by Christy Brinkley, and I rubbed her crochet, you know, crochet is delicate, up against this, just to show you this is not gonna grab and snag your clothing.
Point.
Yeah. It's not gonna grab and snag it. So really, really delicate done, very subtle. But yes, this toe post is so super
It
soft
is.
on the inside. We always deliver luxury, and it's really on the underside. So
Right.
Bobby is showing you right here. This is actually a perfect shot.
Yeah.
We reverse the seam. We
Right.
put the seam on the outside.
Love it.
So it's seamless on the back, and it's the same comfortable, very soft fabric. It's called a recycled lining. It's here on the toe area, so you're not gonna feel it. And because this wide 2-inch band is here, that's why you're not gonna be fighting and toe clawing to keep the shoe on. This really secures you in place
And
right
it
here.
is uber soft underneath. I don't know if I can even show that to you. It's
Very.
so soft against your foot.
Well, because that skin is
Wow.
so delicate, you gotta take care of it. You don't want Band-Aids. We have what we call no break-in period. There's the accordion fan of goring and stretch that's incorporated on the inside lateral of your feet, so no one will ever see it because it's the outside here that people really concentrate and look on. But this double wide banding of 2 inches is really the game changer. And I love this cutout. This is really a slender look to your foot. It's a great sexy look at that. The toe box is extra roomy for all those toes. If you have extra wide feet, we give you wide sizes, we give you medium. We even give you half sizes, and we don't up and charge you more, which a lot of brands will do that, which is really beautiful. There's that perfect shot of the black. The black is so elegant, so effortless and chic. I would say definitely the black is one to grab. And then have a great time with our colors. Really and truly, Bobby, if you agree with me, all of our colors are great staples, and then you have the one pop of color of the pink. Now, this pink is not a Barbie pink. It is a rose blush palette cosmetic pink. That's why you guys are loving it. And Shayla's got it down pat with the pump on the heel. That is showing you the air infusion, because that alone is what really makes you come back for more, is when you wear our shoes and you're like, oh, my feet are being massaged and they're being cared for. They're not tired at the end of the day, because this is a comfort brand, #1. Top 5 nationwide. We are a birth child off a Naturalizer.
Yes.
So as you know, Naturalizer was the first brand to build shoes for women, and we continued it with more styles.
I love it. And we're about ready to hit 10,000 gone. By the way, both the girls are a size 9. They're in a 9. So you definitely go with your accurate size whenever we talk about BZees. And I can throw them in a washing machine?
Absolutely.
Yay!
So yeah, this is what we call machine tested, which means we put it through the ringer, we wear it, we check the boxes, we rewear it, we wash it, because we want you to enjoy them, throw them in the machine and say, oh, April is right. Everything stays looking the same, like right out of the box, because we encourage you to get this wet. This is water friendly because it is washable. This is the shoe you will wear with your swimsuit, go to the beach, go to the amusement park, or just simply enjoy wearing them, being stylish for the summer, because you do need a new refreshed sandal for the summer. This is the one that gives you classic style. You can elevate it. I actually kicked off the hour at midnight wearing the navy, and I had on a skirt and a rhinestone belt, and I threw on my rhinestone earring. You know me, I gotta glam it up.
Yes, but you can do that, and particularly with this one.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's very subtle. That's what I really like about them. When you look at these liquid crystals, they're very subtle. And I have to share with everybody out there, this band is going to give you amazing support. I grabbed the white because I know we have about 1,500 of the white, but if you are searching for the perfect white sandal, because I know I have been, this is the one you've been looking for. And getting just that little bit of height, and here on the white, it's all white also, right? So you get all of that continuity of color. You know that you can be in it all day long. Your feet are always gonna feel amazing. We just jumped over 10,000 spoken for. And free shipping and handling. It's $8 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay. There's no interest. And look, you have a 30-day return policy. So if you're like,
I love that.
not sure, I
Thank
do
you.
too,
Thank you to HSN for doing that. I mean, you can't buy a shoe in the store and say, oh, I want to take it back after you've worn it, but you can't here for 30 days.
I'm gonna wear it for a month and then maybe I'll bring it back. Good luck
But you
with
know,
that.
I guarantee you won't, because you will fall in love with us.
This.
Not with us.
And super lightweight. That's the other thing that we love about them, is that they're very lightweight. So you almost don't even realize when you're in them. But it's just, and if you keep it, you can just push your heel down and you just feel all of that deep cushion in it.
Oh, well, let me show you why you're feeling that extra cushion. Yeah, we put a little extra surprise in into the heel,
like it.
which we don't do in all of our shoes. This is a dissected shoe to show you this cone gel here is part of this Air Step technology, an extra factor that's built in to give you the absorption to take all the beating, all the pounding, all the striking that you're doing and walking and taking those steps. It's gonna go here. So it doesn't go up your ankle, up your calf, up your back, and make you feel miserable. So for us to deliver this extra cone gel is really the game changer for you to try us out. If you've never tried BZees before, welcome. We have a cult following. They come back for more and more. And when I started with BZees in 2018, we were mostly like loafers and slides, big wedge heels, but we have metamorphosed into beautiful styles like this. We have more adornments that are put on here for all the ladies that like a little sparkle. But I love that it's a sparkle, but it's not an overdone, flash in your face sparkle.
I do too, and you can really see when you look at it on the girls, the support that they're getting from that wide band. The other thing that I found in my BZees sandals is that your foot doesn't flop around in them.
And that's because of the wide band.
Yeah, that's the difference, isn't it?
And the wide band.
And we have wide width too, by the way. We have medium width and wide width.
And half sizes.
And half sizes.
and we expanded the size from 5 up to 12.
12.
Usually we do a size 6 to 11.
That's
so
awesome.
We bumped it up and bumped it down.
Good work.
Well, for today's special, we gotta make it special.
Yes.
And this is the shoe that you will truly enjoy for the summer. And another thing, because it's a sandal, we could have easily eliminated the Odor band, silver dur technology, but why do that? Because truly, the bottom of your feet are what perspires. That's my problem. I have stinky feet. I'm Mrs. Whirl, but Mrs. Whirl's got stinky feet beyond nobody else in this room.
She shares this all the time.
I do.
We always look forward to that.
I know everyone gets a giggle out of it, but it's true. I have a problem with sweaty feet. Like, I don't perspire anywhere else, but my feet perspire. So that's where the odor develops. And when the odor develops, that's when you get stinky feet. So even on our sandal, you have odor band protection. And if it gets dirty, pop it in a wash. You can wash all this beautiful embellishment. These are machine tested to stay looking just as beautiful. And to wash them is super easy. Throw it on a cold cycle, throw in your detergent, take it out, boom. I set mine on top of the dryer so it can dry, and it's done and ready the next day. It's not a big, heavy, clunky shoe. This weighs 2, maybe 3 ounces, super, super lightweight. So that's another great factor. You can pack more in your suitcase. If you're traveling abroad and you got to take just that carry-on, you can probably put double the amount of BZees in your regular shoe because they are not heavy. This is all air infused into the outsole of the heel, and you can feel it when you step down, and you have that extra cushion of that cone gel built into the heel.
And then I just have to talk about like because I have a lot of BZees. They feel great. Like
They
you
do.
can be in them all day long, right? And particularly now, let's face it, we're going to summer. The kids are done school here now, right?
Yeah.
Or, what is
Yeah,
it?
they are.
Yeah, they're done now.
Yeah.
So you're planning your vacation, and you're going to be traveling, you're going to be sightseeing, right? You're going to be, instead of just maybe wearing, you went alternative to like the sneaker. They had that same comfort of a sneaker.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
And that's what you want. You want to be able to put this on in the morning, not think twice and struggle, oh, what am I going to wear? Are my feet going to be tired? Wear it all day. And this is not the shoe you kick off at the door. You continue wearing it, go and cook your dinner, fold your laundry, keep it by your bed. This convert to a house shoe. This can be your swimsuit shoe. It can be your athleisure, how we're showing you. We style it so many different ways here. And that's what I love with our stylists, because I do get stuck in the rut myself. I'm like, how am I going to style this? I turn on a show and I'm like, I didn't think about that. I could throw on a maxi dress, or I can throw on a skirt. You don't just have to wear jeans and shorts with these sandals.
Well, I tell you what, I have a Nina Leonard jacket on, that's mine, and then just some crops, and it's dressier.
You look exquisite.
It's a little dressier, but it works, right?
It works.
Well, I think also having a little bit of the crystals kind of like elevates it
does.
also a little bit more. But look, you guys are gonna love them. And for $39.95, please don't forget the 5 flex, there it is, $8. And we are shipping them to you for free.
That,
and then
to
you
me,
have
is
a
a
30-day
bonus.
return policy, right? So you have the chance, you get them home, you put them on, you put them to the test, because there's no break-in period on them either. So I like that about them, that you're gonna get them home, you're gonna slip your foot in, and off you go. And like I said, you almost don't even realize you're wearing them. That's how incredibly comfortable these are. I'm holding the white because I think I'm gonna buy that white right after the show, because I was
Well, it looked
looking
great
for.
with what you got on.
I know.
Yeah.
I
What
know,
size
this isn't
shoe
the
do
right
you
size.
wear?
I'm an 8.
Oh, you're like me.
Yeah.
I'm an 8 too.
Oh, that is a cute, look at how cute that looks in
That looks
white.
adorable. Look, even though you
I
went
did have
down
to get
2
the white.
sizes, you still have room around the toe
I know,
area.
isn't that funny?
Yeah.
'Cause these are a 6 up here, right?
These are 6s.
Wow.
Yeah, so you always have plenty of room around that rounded toe
I have
box
to have
area.
these now. I'm gonna grab my phone.
I got 2 colors, and I really want the black. That's why I was saying, if you're struggling to figure out which one to order, I say get 2, start with a black, and either pick the taupe, the navy, the white, or get the beautiful
Because the
papa
black
pink.
is like your dress sandal if you're going on a
you can dress
vacation,
this up.
right? Because it's all black. That's the cool thing about the black.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Now
wanna
let's
put the white
talk
one on again
about
so you can see the white.
Oh yeah.
See, look at the white, and the white looks great, right? I have like
And
a white
that's a
crop
6.
top.
And
I
look,
know,
it
and that's a
almost fits.
6, and I'm an 8, like the obviously the blue one's in white. Or you could wear exactly what I'm doing. Lovely, one of each. Not.
Why not?
Why not? But yeah, the same. But I mean, I love the white, and and they like I'm an 8, and these are an 8, so like they 100% run true to size.
They are
Definitely.
true to size. And that's the great thing. You don't have to try them on. You're ordering, yes, through hsn.com or viewing it on TV with your QR code. But if you know your size, boom, that's all you need to do, because we have half sizes.
I like the black.
We even give you medium. We give you wide width. But I want to show you this goring here that's on the side. It looks like an accordion, but that's why you're going to have so much freedom and so much joy wearing our shoes. But let's talk about the footbed. Now, this footbed is amazing. We never changed the DNA of any of our shoes, which is the air step technology. You can see the perforation here on this footbed. That is done intentionally because we know you're going to sweat, perspire, or be around water. We didn't want to make this smooth because that's going to create like a slip sliding effect. This is actually for slip resistance. And you can see our new branding. We're now with LifeStride. I had it upside down. LifeStride fell in love with our air step technology. They have an amazing technology called their soft system. So they're giving you softness, which we're showing you here, the softness underneath all of our banding and fabric.
So comfy.
And flexibility. And our shoes have always been flexible, but now you have 2 partners of big, huge houses of comfort brand shoes coming together. Now, keep in mind, we never forget about the oh-so delicate part of your foot, which is the arch support. We have a rise here to accommodate a flat foot or someone that has a very high arch. Very universal in style. And then here's the pitch upward design. Remember, if you buy a shoe that's flat like that, you're going to walk away and walk all day in tired feet. Our shoes follow the anatomical design of your foot. So that's why it is a very smart thing. And you can see we minimize the pitch. So this is 1.5. Then you got 3/4. You're only walking on what, half inch, 3/4 or something like that. So anytime you minimize the pitch is great. The treading on the bottom is wonderful. This is an EVA sole. So it's perfect for anywhere you go, and because it's so lightweight, it floats. So if you're going to the beach, you drop your shoe in the water.
If you're in a boat and it goes overboard, you'll be able to get it.
It won't sink to the bottom.
That's a really big deal. We lost twice yesterday. Well, one of our friends came on the boat and the hat overboard. So that's a big plus.
No, it's a big plus. Yeah,
big plus.
It's your buoy.
It is, it's your buoy, exactly. So the black way, way, way out in the lead. And can we come in close and show the black? The black is, so gorgeous. The pink is the most limited, but we do still have like all the sizes in it. But when you look at the black, and then you can just see that like the light hits it, you just get that subtle sparkle.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. And then if you're the person who does not like a thong sandal, remember again, see, this is the reverse. The smooth part of the thong is inside, and then the what would you call this? The toe post. But I mean,
the stitching is on.
The stitching part of it.
It's on the outside.
The stitch part is right here. So that's why you're getting so much more comfort. But look, you cannot go wrong with any one of these at all. And with over 10,000 spoken for. And another thing about this Today Special, a lot of our Today Specials really last longer than a day. This is today's 1 day and 1 day only price. So any left tonight at midnight, this price is going up, and it's going up to $49.99, which is still a great price.
It's still a great price.
Yeah,
but you're getting free shipping and a 5 flex.
And 5 flex.
What is that, like $8 to get it home?
Yeah.
Easy math. But there's the beautiful taupe. I think it's a great neutral. And I'm telling you, ladies, that toe post, you don't feel it. And the reason why you don't feel it, that extra wide 2-inch band, that is the reason why you can wear this, not even feel like you're wearing a thong sandal, and you won't flip-flop around because it's hugging your feet all the way back to the heel. So you insert your foot, you walk, you're not even click-clacking around. You're quiet as a stealth. They're light as air. That's air step technology. That's why we name all of our technology very, very simple names so we don't confuse you whatsoever. You always get memory foam on our footbed, so it's what we call this comfort blast system. When you step into this, it's gonna remember your feet. It's gonna rebound and bounce right back. There's our great branding. We are so proud of that. For you to wear a shoe that's made by 2 companies, one is off of a huge company called Naturalizer. We are the daughter of that. We launched in 2015. They interviewed me. They wanted someone with problematic feet. I got hired in 2018.
Then you had the stinky part. You're like, oh yeah, we got her.
Well, I have achy feet. I can't stand on my feet. I can't even walk around my house without some kind of comfort shoe.
Really?
I can't. My feet are done. The high heels murdered my feet. So yeah, when they interviewed me, I'm like, yeah, I got this, that, I got corns, I got arch support issues.
You get your checklist.
And if you, okay, I can attest, I love this brand. If you see me out on the street, you see me at my real job, I make countertops, I'm in construction, I'm wearing Comfort, I'm wearing BZees. You will always see me in BZees unless I'm out wearing a gown or something like that, and I hate putting on those high heels. But other than that,
I'm right there with you on that one.
Hey, and if you're tall, you can get away. Oh, you know what we're talking about? Yeah. The white is so pretty. You know, brides are always looking for great presents for their bridesmaids.
Or shoes to put on after they kick off those crazy heels.
Yeah,
exactly. This
they
is
can
perfect.
dance the night away, and that even the bride.
Exactly. There's no question about that. And there you can see that gore. And I wanted you to see the underneath. We didn't show you the underneath portion of the shoe as well. Great traction.
Absolutely.
Really. So you're gonna, if you're running and the person is always running 90 miles an hour, you're really slip resistant.
Yeah, you can see all this texture right here. This texture will give you some nice grounding ability. And that's what you want, especially if you're wearing this. I got a lot of plans for summer. I'm gonna be going to Italy for the first time. These will be my shoes that I'm gonna be taking with me because I can wear them all day. They're gonna be super breathable. That toe post will not irritate my skin whatsoever because I got that great comfort band underneath. And I really wanted to show you, I'm gonna step out here. I know we're twinning. I was showing earlier on Rebecca, even this banding here, you can always get 1 to 2 fingers underneath. Which is
But it doesn't flop though.
No, it doesn't collapse. It's not too tight. It's just a really Goldilocks. But I just wanted to show you, it's not tight. It's got all that comfort smoothness underneath. I don't even feel this in between my toes, and I've been wearing these since yesterday. And I just love that my feet feel nice and free, but they're beautifully done. It looks so high-end and exquisite and elegant at the same time.
It really does. And look, you get it when you get it. We say that many times with everything. You just let them, get them home, try them on. You have a 30-day return policy. Clock is up on the screen, so we have only about 3 minutes remaining, and only, I think, a couple more opportunities today for you to be able to take advantage of these. Whatever color you're going for. The pink, we have only about 900 left now in the pink. The white, there's a little over 1,000 left in the white. Black definitely in the lead. Don't forget about that navy. That was the one that April just showed you. And then we also have it available in taupe. And taupe is the one I think, so Selah has the taupe on right now. Vonda's wearing the white. They're both a size 9. They're in the 9s. And look, this is, you know, these are the jobs that they're happy to volunteer for versus the ones. I mean, we don't sell a lot of super high heels, but like, thank heavens. But,
and if for an hour show wearing those, your feet are tired.
Well,
they're done.
Even in some of the basic fashion shows when they have to wear the high heels, you know, like, give me a BZees any day, comfortable. And right after this, we have that crazy, amazing sneaker that's coming up for everyone.
Yes,
oh my gosh, crochet. But I mean, it's all about crochet right now. I flipped out.
And stretchable crochet at that.
I know, I flipped out when that's coming up, I know, but I'm digressing because I flipped out when I saw that. But so I have to have that, I have to have this. But here's the thing, you're getting all the technology, and we have only about 2 minutes. Can we start from like the dynamic stretch upper and go through like everything that you get in basically every BZ?
Oh, every BZees. We don't ever change the DNA. So let's start layers upon layers. So this first layer is your EVA sole. There's air built into here. Little tiny microscopic air bubbles. It's unreal. That's why this shoe only weighs 2, maybe 3 ounces, and that's what you want to wear. Nothing that's going to weigh you down. Then inside this heel, I'll bring over my dissected shoe, we put this cone gel. This is not in all of our shoes. Very rare, very special designs that we put this in here. This is a huge difference when you're walking all day. It's gonna absorb all of that tension, all that impact. So that's what's built into here. Then we go back to the next layer. The next layer is memory foam. Memory foam like your mattress. You're like, oh yeah, yes, this is your mattress. We have even a little pillow or rise. Actually, it's not a pillow, it's more of a rise in the composition of the footbed here. It's that memory foam throughout the heel, the arch, and even the toe area. And Bobby was just showing you, she was just trying on a sample here because we both wear a size 8 and our samples on the table are 6. And her foot still was nicely positioned in here.
Kind of wild.
So if you have those extra long toes, I'll put my hand in here. You know those ladies, I have some friends, they have those long toes. They're
Tree
not
climbers.
Yeah, they're not gonna be doing this. They're not gonna do
That's
this.
what my
You've
daughter
got
says.
enough room on our bedding where your nice,
Good
elegant,
point.
long toes are gonna stay in
That's
the
way
footbed.
nicer than tree climbers. Right.
I call them elegant toes.
I know, that's so much better.
That's okay. I say toe clawing and crawling or crabbing earlier because when you have a flip-flop, a real thong that doesn't have this, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're struggling, you're fighting. Those two toes are fighting to keep that toe post there, and then your feet are tired, and then it's irritated.
Not good.
Not this one, because this is your seat belt. It's your hug to keep it on, and it's positioned to the back of the heel. So it's an easy ride, easy to put on, easy slide, and just go.
All right, so we are going to take a break. We're taking a quick break. We are coming right back with that sneaker and so much more. But remember again, $39.